For this next video, we're going to talk about the char data type. And I don't emphasize char too much in my course, only because it's not always all that necessary. It does have some efficiencies that you might want to take advantage of, but generally speaking, you can do most of what you need to do with the string data type. Let's just take a look. So we create a char by using the keyword char and then variable name, and then the data that we want to store is written with single quotes. So it comes right back out just like we put it in, so that's simple enough. It'll take it a minute. To compile for this first time. There we go. So there's the A for the variable LTR. So it's important to understand that one of the reasons char is in C++ is that in the C language did not have the string data type. So a string was actually an array or an array of char data. So for example, the word sum would have been S-O-M-E, like that. But because we're in C++ and we have string, we don't have to worry too much about that. Another interesting thing to note about the char data type is that it stores its data, the letters, as actually ASCII values. And we can see that by recasting our char variable as a int. And so when we do that, we should see the ASCII value for lowercase a, which is 97. So there is some efficiency, since that's a more efficient way to store data than to try to store it as its actual character, storing it by its ASCII value. So there's some usefulness in that. So as I said, I didn't have a whole lot to say about the char data type. We will see it again later on when we're going to work some examples, I think, in functions, and then we're going to pull characters out of strings, and when we do that, we have to pull them out as chars because that's how they come out of a string. But for now, all I want to do is just show you a couple of interesting functions that you can use with a character. So let's try something here. See if that runs. Then I'll come back and explain what I just did. Okay. So, the toUpper function, I was thinking it was part of CN, but it's not. The toUpper function turned the lowercase a into an uppercase a, which is kind of interesting. And we can do the same thing again, the other way. Let's put a new line right here. Okay, so toUpper changed lowercase a to uppercase a. toLower changed uppercase b to lowercase b. So that's really about all I want to say about the char data type. And we will, like I said, we'll be using it some in some of our more advanced work in this course. But for now, just recognize that a char is stored with a single quote wrapped on either side, and that it also has an ASCII, stored as an ASCII value, and you can view that ASCII value by doing a static cast to int on the char variable. So there's our there's our 97. So that's it. That's all we're going to That's all I'm going to talk about for chars, and thanks for watching this video.